welcome to the Funko Illuminati. We are live once again with Quickdraw McGraw, LBD Sans camera, and totally Mitchin Collectibles.
Hello.
So,
What's up?
Andrew, sorry, what was that, LBD?
No, I just saying what's up.
So Andrew MIA still, but hopefully he's doing well. Vince, I'm sure he's partying up in the life of the rich and famous out in
Dog groomer.
Hollyweird. I don't know. Hello,
Well, I
Laura.
don't know, man. You know, he was having a ball the other day at the Hello Kitty Cafe.
Yes, he was. I saw those. He sent me a bunch of pictures from there. I was like, interesting.
Hey, Christina. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Not my cup of tea.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
apparently it's like a regular place, and then there's like a private area where you can where you rent it out or whatever for I guess for that specific reason.
So it's like a pop up, kind of like they do with the Jay and Silent Bob, the movies.
It's a permanent thing, but yeah, kind of like that. Like it's in the back room. It's not like the front part. It's not the main part of the cafe. Basically, it's like a private thing that you can do.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know you had to do reservations for it. There was like a something like a $50 cancellation fee or something crazy.
Yeah, like what you said, it's a permanent. That's the first thing I asked him. Was, so like a pop up? Because they know it's a permanent thing. It's just in the back. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not surprised. They just opened up they opened up like a big brand name like anime shop in the middle of Times Square right now. So everything is getting getting very mainstream right now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Tamashi Nation, that's what it's called. Yeah, I was wondering what. Yeah, they're really big. They're into a lot of stuff.
Yeah, some of those figures looked really cool that they had.
Oh, they have a bunch of stuff. I've seen their Japan locations, man. They're like trying to mimic that. It's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, Sean's fiending up there to say something. What's up?
No. I was just waiting for LBD to take a breath. Eventually, I figured he'd run out of air.
We were having a conversation.
Yeah, we're having an interesting conversation about stuff that's happening to our friends, into our locations. You know, having conversations. You know what that's like, right?
So, okay, go, Sean.
What I was going to. Oh, apparently Andrew I wanted to let you guys know that Andrew apparently is on his way.
Okay, cool.
As of a minute ago.
I talked to him last week. He said he wanted to be on. He wanted to be on last week, but he had a doctor's appointment. And he had to drive hours to it. So he got home.
Well, imagine that. I imagine from where he's at now, it's gonna be a lot harder to get obviously like a whole new medical team basically at this point. Yeah, he's got to keep track of all that stuff. Any little thing, he's definitely. I know he told me he's like in the process of doing all that stuff. Like basically, when you move to a whole other state, basically especially somebody with his condition, you kind of have to like track all that stuff down as fast as you can, and switch all of your insurance. All that stuff takes a lot of time.
Sure, it does. What I was going to say though is just lost my train of thought now. Actually, it derailed and currently lying in a ditch somewhere on fire. No, I was gonna point out to not related to
Johnny.
Andrew, but more. Hey Johnny, how's it going, buddy? I was gonna point out that so it looks like NYCC stuff is starting to actually hit stores.
Oh, okay.
No, I was trying to remember my thought because I was thinking about this morning because I was looking at it. Apparently, some of the, I mean, it's the same as always. For some reason, sometimes Target stuff. Apparently, some of it's starting to hit the stores.
What's in Target?
What's up, Johnny? What's up, Simon?
Actually,
I'm on the phone, so I can't see chat just in case.
Okay. You're just waiting for your computer to finish updating, I'm guessing?
Basically, yeah. I'm literally sitting in front of it just waiting for it to finish.
By the way, Johnny and Simon, part of Moose Knuckle 5.
So...
Hey, Yumpty, how's it going, buddy?
Was there more to that than
yeah,
starting to hit stores?
Oh, I can't remember what it was. That's just it. That's why I zoned out for a second because I was trying to remember what it was. Keep in mind, I went to bed at like
several things have started hitting. It's not just one thing; it's several things have hit.
No, but I'm saying specifically NYCC stuff. I mean,
well, there's only this magical place we can all go and take a look.
I'm trying to do that right now, LBD. See, some of us updated our computer prior to the live stream.
Yeah. And even then, you still were ill prepared. Look at that.
But they're. I'm trying to think who showed it off the most. I don't know that this really showed it much off. I want to say it was Dr. J was like showing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I can't find it right now. Oh well. It'll come to me later. But the one thing I did want to point out too was the X-Men stuff. Apparently that wasn't just a Funko Shop exclusive. It was a Funko Shop exclusive, an eBay exclusive, and it's showing up here at Toys R Us Canada. So
yeah.
Apparently the word exclusive was just, lightly dashed in there.
Well, the only thing that was really eBay was the Cyclops.
Oh, really? I thought all of them were.
Yeah. No, Cyclops is the only one that dropped on eBay.
Yeah, Cyclops with the little flash thing coming out of his eye.
Mm-hmm.
That one, and then the soda.
Is that the same mold? Did they just change like the eye things? I remember they did a T-shirt bundle. Was that like a different suit? No, it was a different suit for the T-shirt bundle, wasn't it?
Yeah,
here it is.
I think it was.
I
just know I was able to get a cooler for only $90.
Hey, there you go.
It was on sale. It was
nice.
on sale.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was during that anniversary sale thing.
Yeah.
Oh really?
That's cool.
Nice.
Now, wouldn't it be funny if you got like all the chases except for Gambit?
Dude, I'll be pissed off. I'll be seriously, I'll be pissed off.
Like, but the crazy thing is that you'd be able to easily trade for it, though.
Right, you get whatever you wanted if you got all chases except for him. Be like, yeah, sell that, bro.
Oh, he would still be angry. Be like, God damn it! Now I got to jump through more hoops. It's like one more.
That's true.
I know, right? Going through the aggravation of trying to trade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The sad part is I don't think you know enough people. You might not know enough people who have it, who actually went for it.
Yeah.
Is that quick? You think that picture's just wrong? Where it's showing all those are exclusives?
No, I don't think so.
No, they're all Funko Shop exclusives, yeah.
Okay.
It's just the Cyclops is the only one that was supposed to be eBay, but still had a Funko Shop sticker on it.
Well, yeah, you got to remember they did announce that the eBay Funko thing is gonna be like a unit thing. They're gonna keep doing it.
What?
We've been getting Funko Shop exclusives on eBay a lot, so it's not surprising.
Sorry, your phone went to Autobots.
It did go Autobot. I still need to pick up that that one Gambit though. I didn't get the actual pop yet.
So all these years, it wasn't him mumbling; it was just his phone screwing him over.
Whatever. Anyway, my computer's starting up, so I should be ready soon.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, those 486s, man, they're difficult to get updated.
I haven't touched it like in 3 days.
Have a what?
I haven't touched the computer like in 3 days. I haven't had to.
Gotcha.
I saw this too. This looks cool.
I'm gonna definitely need to have that one.
People were bitching.
You think it'll be a hot topic?
People. This is gonna lower the hot topic value one. It's like, no, it's still just as rare as it was before.
Yeah.
That lowering the value of things, that's a real toss up. It really depends on certain things because you'll still have the collectors that want the original. Like those people exist, and here's the thing. Like I said, it's very selective on what items that is valid for, And I honestly think this character specifically is definitely one of those characters that I don't think it's gonna affect the original. It might a little bit, but not as much as people are making it out to be.
Well, LBD though, the thing I do want to point out is that with the Crow Pops specifically, because it was an older Funko Pop, the older Pops look way different than the ones look now. So a lot of people
usually doesn't matter.
Well, no, what I was trying to say is that some people still want the older Pops though. Because of that look. So,
well, yeah. I mean, if you're going to get the collection of them, because there's not many of them,
exactly.
But that other glow one, the OG glow one, is still up there.
Oh yeah. It might take a ding, but it's a very tiny ding.
Yeah, because I've got the non-glow one. I've got the regular one.
Right, well, we know somebody who had the glow one and didn't realize it. I can't remember who it is.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't any of us, because if we did, we'd still have it.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, sorry. Correction. Out of the 4 of us, 3 of us would still have it. One would have bought a statue and then sold it.
No, I would have sold. No. I would have sold it, then bought a statue.
And I would have sold it and bought base equipment.
True. Fair enough.
Here. I'll make you a deal. I'll buy you base equipment. I just need you to go inside an old burned out building and dress all in black and just play a guitar sadly while it rains, okay?
Anyways.
More Stranger Things pops.
Tons of Stranger Things pops coming out. That Vecna looks really good though. Yeah. The glow on it.
What's that Mission Control thing?
What's that?
Mission Control.
Oh, Mitchin. That is a Japanese.
No idea.
I want to say like a live action thing. I thought you said Mitch Control for a second. I was like, what the hell? When did Mitch get his own pop line?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I was gonna say, if we had a Mitch Control pop line, I don't think we'd hear the end of it.
I like the pops; they're pretty cool.
Speaking of Mitch, do you know that the My Hero Academia is getting like an OVA next month?
No, I didn't know that, but that's cool.
Yeah. I think he's still waiting for the hentai.
Oh God, that's terrible.
Why does this thing remind me of popcorn?
I don't know. Maybe you're hungry?
Well, I am, but no, not. It does. I mean, obviously, when he took the picture, it was done over long exposure, but holy crap, that thing's got glow to it.
I've seen multiple pictures that aren't done, like that with the long exposure thing. It's still really good.
And it looks like one might have been done with it and one without. Because one looks a lot brighter, and they're both outside the box.
And then, of course, for all those Barbie collectors out there.
Yeah, actually, my cousin and her daughter are Barbie collectors.
Lots of them.
Yeah.
My sister still has tons of the holiday Barbies.
Some of those things are like ridiculously expensive.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And just when you think you have
from
enough
the 80s on.
What was that? I didn't even see.
There's a Vecna Blacklight.
Yeah.
I really wish they'd stop with Blacklight.
They gotta keep doing it. It's spilled over into T-shirts now too. Like for the past 2 years, I've seen an uprise in like it started with one guy, and then I'm seeing like a bunch of vendors do it.
I'm just hoping that we don't end up with like Blacklight Demon Slayer. That's all I care about at this point.
Oh, give it time.
Yeah, sure.
Give it time.
So here we are. We have more Stranger Things. I think this. Here it is.
Ray Play and Toxic Avenger showing up at Target. It looks like
these were the two. Yeah, these were the two hitting targets. Yeah.
Yeah.
And those are NYCC ones.
They're street dated.
So if anybody sees the Toxic, they are though. That's just it. But they're still hitting shelves now.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be, though.
What
so, if anybody sees a Toxic Avenger, let me know, please.
You know, all Quick has to do is go to his backyard, doesn't he?
Jesus. More Stranger Things.
That's just things that
that
came
reminds
in.
me, I still need to get Daria. Yeah.
Why?
Why? I happen to like Daria. Okay, it was a good show.
Weirdo.
Dark, brooding, pessimistic in the 90s. I mean, that was me. Okay, so.
All right. Are you a girl also?
I'm back.
Wow. Hey.
So they came out with the Santa Claus of the.
We all saw Sean with his walking stick and cloak. Okay.
Yes.
No. It was a black trench coat. Get it right. Oh, look. Football Mitches.
There's Raiders.
Right.
I'm not getting it. I'm not getting that at all. But just saying, just happened to be the Raiders.
Hey, I associate beards and footballs with Mitch. Okay.
There's a Sam's Club exclusive. It looks like of
What?
the Disney characters in black and white.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird.
Which we don't have in Canada, so I'm sure somebody over here is going to go crazy going, well, that's unfair.
I'm a member.
Not surprised.
Yep.
We got
Sam's Club or Costco when I went Sam's Club.
We got Sam's Club, Costco, BJ's, and there's like one more, I think.
I've never heard of this.
Blackpink.
Oh yeah, that's
Blackpink's a huge K-pop band.
Yeah, my kids, like friends from school, are like in love with this stuff. Like yeah. Like it's more like huh?
Well, how many people are part of the band? Is it just the 4?
4 girls.
Okay. Oh, I don't care. I was hoping 7 so we could get Mitch another 7-pack.
No, it's just now I know what the hell to get the kid for her birthday.
Lisa, Jenny, Jisoo, and Rose are the 4 members of Blackpink.
Yeah, I've heard a few of their songs because
they've got one with Selena Gomez. I've got one with Selena Gomez.
Yeah. I have this coming in.
What?
What's the soda cup from? Because I don't recognize the logo. We don't have that here in Canada.
I don't know.
Is
it just a regular soda cup?
It's a soda cup.
This looks like Funko Shop.
Yeah,
Is that what you got coming in?
Yeah, it does. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, mine
I ordered from a company here. I ordered from a company here so I could get that plus a few other things like as a bundle. Because I was tired of.
Speaking of bundles,
piecing everything out. Huh?
Speaking of bundles, or at it again, buddy. Right there,
mean?
bottom left.
This here?
Yeah, Funko Shop's at it again with the bundles.
Oh.
Got to buy the bundle to get this figure.
Oh, is that what that's about?
Yeah, that's exactly what that's about. There's like 2 of them out there too. That's not the only one. There's another one that they're talking about doing.
I thought doesn't that pop have a chase?
No.
I think there's a few of those pops, but I don't know that one in particular has a chase.
I know who the character is.
They would pair it with the chase if that was the case.
No, I'm saying like maybe one.
See, when I see this,
chases, some people don't.
What, Sean?
When I see this, the only thing that comes to mind is buy the thing you want and take our shit.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Well,
nobody wants that.
Yeah. Well, it's because remember,
the figures don't hold any value either.
Every year they were doing all these.
I said most of those figures haven't held any value, anyways. Like that is true. The figures that have been bundled up in stuff like that. I mean, they're $20 Funkos. You go just buy them aftermarket. So why would you buy a bundle?
Pretty sweet autographs. I missed out getting Gambit's autograph actually this weekend. I found somebody who was going to the convention long after the fact. It was like, damn, if I knew you were going, I would have just gave you the pop and I should get the autograph.
Well, that dropped today, that Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, this I liked. Mm-hmm. I kind of wish it dropped like before the Fan Expo. Well, because the voice actor was at Fan Expo this year, this would have been a really cool pop to get autographed.
Mm-hmm.
Who else we got here?
Paddington Bear.
More food.
I just looked it up. That one doesn't have a chase. It's another one.
We got soccer.
What is that? Oh, soccer.
Luis Diaz.
Yeah. That would be Liverpool.
Football.
Yeah, I don't know nothing.
Yes, real football, not that American stuff.
What's the Godzilla thing? Is that from the new movie that's gonna come
in a second? I believe it is. So anybody else going for Paddington? Like I have Cocaine Bear, so I'm thinking this might be a good pairing.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
You're passing it.
Where was the? Oh, here it is. Yeah. I think it's the new. I know there's a new cartoon coming out for it.
There's a new movie coming out. There's a new movie that's coming out that's not connected to the Kong and Godzilla series. It's like its own thing. So I think that's where that might be from.
Okay.
Yeah, I like what is that? A 6-inch?
Could very well be.
Not sure.
Hey, Kenneth.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Hold on. Somebody asked. Hold on. Yeah, no definitive answer. I would imagine most of the god, except for these things here, were 6 inches. So I would imagine as such.
Well, I'm gonna assume the smaller ones are probably the ones on the side aren't 6-inch, and then the big one is probably the 6-inch one.
Or just be a chase.
Maybe. Nah, I don't know.
Well, Funko's changed their mind last minute for a lot of things. I mean,
well, today that Slytherin thing.
What was that? Yes, and the Marvels movie.
Yeah, I think those are going to be sitting there for a while.
Oh, I think they're going to be like the Eternal Pops. They're going to sit there, like you said, for a while. Next thing you know, you'll see them at $5 Below in dollar stores.
I honestly think that the other two Marvels might sell more than that one. To be honest with you,
well, because they killed Kamala Khan.
Monica Rambeau is whatchamacallit. She's popular because of the damn WandaVision. Is that a Captain Rex helmet?
This
looks like it.
Looks like Clone Commander Cody.
Pardon?
Well,
no, Cody's yellow.
That's not Cody. That's
Rex.
That's Rex's helmet.
That's
new. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Well, I found out. I
had to look at Rex back behind me. I was like, okay.
The Tanjiro that's up here.
Go ahead.
No,
Sean.
go right ahead, LBD. I don't want to interrupt you. Continue.
Sean.
Yes.
He's literally telling you to go.
Yes. The Tanjiro that's up here. I have Wave 3 of Demon Slayer, and I was looking at the back of the box while I was doing a video, and I was like, wait a minute, there's a pop missing. And then I realized, so after I finished the video, I looked it up. I didn't realize they took the Tanjiro out of the Wave 3 and made it its own exclusive. Because yeah. So what were you going to say, LBD?
No, I was literally just telling you to go.
Oh, okay.
No, I can mention that they did. I didn't see that they came out with Captain Rex till right now. I saw that they came out with Sabine, and then they did Ahsoka's lightsabers, like the katana like versions of them. They're slated for next year though, like end of next year. And then I just saw about 2 days ago, I think it was like an NYCC leak. They released the morpher for Tommy. It's gonna come with all the pieces. He has like his own morpher coming out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I've seen that picture somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's an exclusive actually to the con, and then Hasbro Plus. I haven't seen it any other retailer. Yeah, I saw some people got their hands on it early. They're probably like YouTubers and stuff. Some of them have leaked out and or like eBay for like $100 or something bucks. If you're a fan, don't go to eBay. They're literally still available for retail for like $60 or I think like $60-$65, something like that.
Oh yeah.
And the people are charging ridiculous on eBay right now.
Did you see where they're coming out with the Power Ranger sodas?
Yeah.
The soda cooler of Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I was going to say that the G-Boats because he's a huge Power Rangers fan and went, you know what? No. Because he just put a post about how he was so happy that he finally got something. He was like, no, he's happy. I'm just going to leave him with this. I'm not going to be that guy that's going to...
Is there a picture of it?
Yeah.
No.
It's on this
just of the bag, of the cooler itself, not of the figure.
Oh, yeah. The bag looks nice, though.
It would be easy if there's no Green Ranger, then I don't care.
It's a 6-pack. There's going to be a Green Ranger in there.
They'll pick the White
Speaking of ruining somebody's life. Sorry, Anthony. Didn't mean to take your happiness away. I'm sure it'll come back eventually.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping for White Ranger because that means they'll save me $100.
Well, what? Not really, because all you really got to do is make it the chase. Think about it. What makes more sense for a chase? Green and white.
Better yet, how about an ultra chase? So a chase within a chase.
Well, if the Green Ranger is the chase, then I still won't get it because I ain't wasting the money chasing that thing.
Oh, it's probably gonna go nuts. I'm happy I got the Dragon Sword I had pre-ordered a while ago. It's a lot smaller than the original, like the OG toy, like and it's like more plastic than diecast. That's the only negative part, but the paint job on it is amazing.
I'm glad I hit my Green Ranger Grail on the NFTs.
Oh, the first wave. Okay. Yeah. I'm not so worried about that because I have the two statues of that. I was more worried about the Zord. That would have me worried. But
speaking of NFTs, did anybody get NFTs of Jurassic Park before they burned 26,000 packs?
No.
Holy crap!
I saw that coming. Honestly, here's the thing.
Oh yeah,
Jurassic Park is a great franchise when it comes to film and other things like that. Toy sales in the beginning, yeah, they did well, like originally, but I don't think it's held the oomph like something like Star Wars has and other things. Obviously, I don't think it's held that same, same wants.
Look at the resale of some of the chases, like the blue chase that was out of the last set that came through, like the last wave. It was that chase was, I think, $60 people were selling it for, and I'm willing to bet now if you went on eBay, Mercari, or whatnot, or just any marketplace for that matter, the value of that pop is probably $30 right now, easily.
Honestly,
in fact, if someone wants to look it up, but I'm betting $30 US.
I'd rather
not
have
including shipping
the original toys than it pops.
That's what I'm saying. Like the nostalgia is there for the original stuff, but like it hasn't held up. Like if you see something come out like new for Star Wars or new for like even like just a bunch of different franchises, like people will get nostalgic and want to buy it. Use something new for Jurassic Park, it's not gonna hit as much as the old stuff did.
Well, Also, a lot of the Jurassic Park, like people that are into Jurassic Park in general that I know personally, they don't really touch the Funko Pops. They buy the older toys. They love the movies, and and anything with the original old logo from like the '90s movie. Mm-hmm. That stuff sells all the time.
Yeah.
So, oh, and anything with a Velociraptor on it. But I mean, we named it. That's how our local basketball team got their name, because everyone loved Raptors and had to come up with a name for a team in the '90s. So,
yeah.
Word.
It's a big thing in the '90s, naming sports teams after movies that it came out. Just ask the Chicago Batmans.
I've still got my signed Dr. Ian Malcolm up there. Jeff Goldblum. It's behind some stuff up there. It's a couple rows back.
Couple rows back?
It's behind bleach. I know where it is.
But... No. We don't believe you, Mitch. You're lying to us. Show us now.
Yeah, no. That's quite a bit of surgery to get to that shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. If you did that and then all of a sudden we just see that whole shelf come down, I'd be like, I have to laugh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy.
Of course you do, Anthony. You live right next to the damn place.
Well, yeah. Hello.
Mine says he ain't going to be here until next week.
Hey, don't knock it. I actually got a Funko Shop item before you guys did. The mini puff with the weights. It was at Toys R Us before the Funko Shop.
I do like this one that I got.
With the Doom. Oh, are you going to get the Looney Tunes one? The match?
No.
Come on, Mitch. You got it, buddy.
Nope. Got this one.
Want to explain? Actually, here's a good one. Someone explain to me, what is with them wanting to amalgamate the Looney Tunes with different franchises lately? Like, we got Scooby-Doo. Sorry.
Yeah. It's Warner Brothers 100th anniversary. And they're just using Looney Tune characters to do all different things that are under the Warner Brothers umbrella.
Oh God!
So, why the hell did they do, My Hero and Hello Kitty together?
Well, it's because they wanted to make sure that you and Vince had something to share together. That was the whole plan. Nothing else.
Right?
It wasn't about money. Exactly. It wasn't about anything. It was just so you and Vince could sit down and come to some common ground. So that's
where they're trying to get Jamie Lee Curtis to play that character in One Piece in the second season.
She already she put a picture on social media of her cosplaying. So and apparently SAG, because Vince sent me a message. Apparently SAG came to a tentative agreement. So
the writers union came to an agreement. So today they're supposed to do the actors union have a meeting.
Hey, LBD, are you currently taxiing to runway 495?
Yeah, it's
yes. I'm flying in. I'm flying in with some hot news. Anyway. Anyway, no, about the Jamie Lee Curtis thing though. She's been talking about that forever because one of her closest friends is the voice of Chopper, like the dub voice.
Okay.
So she's always loved the character Chopper, and technically, the character that she wants to play is Chopper's mother, but her favorite character technically is Nico Robin, which you guys haven't seen her yet. Because she hasn't showed up, but Nico Robin's part of the crew as well.
So, LBD, we're going to champion for you to become Chopper, okay, buddy? You cool with that?
Technically, I haven't seen
anybody. If anybody's got a chance of being Chopper on this screen, is you, my friend.
Oh, I see. Is that it?
Wow.
Anyways. Isn't that the one that has that big giant mom or something?
No. Tony Chopper is the little deer character. Yeah. The shortest member of the crew. And he's very well known.
Isn't there a character called Big Mama or something?
Yeah, there's somebody called Big Mom, but she's not part of the crew. She's a completely different character.
Yeah,
also,
she's got a kid. She's got a kid named Quickdraw.
Yeah. Mom, if you're watching, take them off the cookie list.
Where else am I going to get my powder? Where else am I going to get my pulverized sugar cookies from now?
Well, it wouldn't cost you that much to get any antlers either, and you're very well versed in medicine, so you're halfway there, literally.
Yeah. I don't think you have to be versed in medicine to be an actor. Those guys in ER.
I'm just saying. You won't have to practice ER, them. You got to hide down.
Oh, there's your mother.
Told you.
No cookies for you, Sean. You're out.
Speaking of which, next Monday is my birthday, so most like my mom wants to actually do something. So we might do an early show. I'll talk. I'm going to talk to the other panelists after this to see if that's the case. Because I
was asked if you were going to do a show next week because of your birthday.
Well, you know what? We could do a show live from the theater. I mean, what's the worst that'll happen, right?
What movie are you going to go watch?
I don't know. We hadn't settled on it. I mean, the selection's kind of limited. We got Oppenheimer.
Actually, hold on. What you can see? You can go see Paw Patrol. It's just up your alley.
Or the Barbie
I didn't even know that's on, but
I got a kid, bro.
There you go.
She's already got tickets to it, like some other friend or whatever.
Sure, LBD. Look, whatever you need to do to hide the fact that you went and saw.
I'm happy I don't gotta go. She's gonna go with her grandmother. I'm not.
All I know is that you and your mom can have a girls' night and go watch the Barbie movie.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is we got to crush the male patriarchy. Well, let's see. We got Expendables 4, Haunting in Venice.
I didn't even know that was coming up.
Yeah.
The Nun 2, Equalizer 3, Gran Turismo, and Oppenheimer. So no Barbie, unfortunately.
Damn.
I think you should go see the Equalizer 4. Your mom will have a lot of fun with that, and you'll make you very uncomfortable seeing, her younger life flash before her eyes.
Equalizer 4.
It's a lot of old people in the movie, Sean.
You mean Expendables?
Yeah.
Oh, Equalizer's out also. Expendables and Equalizer are both out.
There's a fourth movie.
I'm thinking Expendables 4.
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah. All the other ones don't sound too.
Yeah, I don't think I could sit through Gran Turismo.
I don't even remember Equalizer 1, so.
I do. I like Washington, but I don't know.
I know Denzel Washington's in it, but I don't remember the movie. Like,
yeah, a lot of things have happened since then for Quick, mostly concussions.
Yeah. No, the newest one's good. I enjoyed it. It's exactly
I don't know if I'm gonna go
what you
see
want from an Equalizer movie. It's everything you want from it.
Yeah.
Well, it's an action movie. I mean,
well, yeah, but I mean, it follows the same vein as the other ones and just a different storyline, but the
Different
premise
country.
of it is basically the same, and it's good. It's action packed, and
he's living in another country at that point, isn't he?
Huh?
He's in another country in that movie, isn't he?
Yes.
Italy.
Yep.
It's where bitch is moving next, if anything should ever happen.
What?
Well, remember, you're older than time, dude. You
make you laugh.
You gotta. Yeah. I can't see you as a mafia boss. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I see how. Okay, that's Bond villain. There's a difference. Bond villain, yeah.
Bond villain's more of your alleys, Sean.
Godfather had a cat too. Have you not seen the pop?
Pardon?
Godfather had a cat too. Have you not seen the pop?
You know what the story is about that cat?
Oh,
I remember hearing about it, but I can't remember it right now.
Basically, it was a stray that wandered onto the set. Marlon Brando was like petting it, and they were like, "Okay, we're going to film," and he was going to put the cat down, and they're like, "No, it works for you." So he literally sat there with a stray cat in his hand for the whole scene while he's just petting it.
Oh, I believe it.
Nice.
He was a weird dude.
Yeah.
Very, very weird dude.
But yeah, I'll probably go and see Expendables. Well, technically, I could go and catch the 9:35 show and still do the live stream, and then go to work the next day.
You go ahead and do that so we can hear you cry the next day when you call us.
It's my party. I can cry if I want to.
No, well, this week, guys, just to let you know, I'm on the day shift, so I've been working since 9 to 6, and then kind of had like a little half an hour break, and then got ready for the live stream. So after the live stream, I'm probably gonna go straight to bed because I'm tired.
Aww,
yeah, I know. Because I tried to be a good boy and go to bed at a reasonable time, and still fell asleep at 2 a.m, and then got up at 8 o'clock. So yeah, I'm a little, yeah. Anthony, I have an energy drink. I already drank it, and to be honest with you, it is taking the edge off of wanting to fall asleep. But eventually, it will. When I crash, I will crash hard.
Yeah,
we're talking like Fan Expo hard. Oh please, Mitch, you're older than I am. You fall asleep easier. Hey, Funko PDX, how you doing, buddy?
Especially if you put on some Matlock.
Matlock. Am I Andrew Griffith?
No. His generation would be Jag.
Okay.
Some procedural drama.
Jag. Whatever. I don't think I've ever watched Jag.
I haven't. I just know that it's on, and apparently it was like LA Law, but with the military.
Yeah. I'll take the word for it. I don't think I ever watched that.
Yeah. Well, I will, back to what you were saying, as much as I love NFTs, you are right, though, Mitch, which kills me inside. The whole burning of the NFTs for the last one, and I think the newest one, which will be the, whatchamacallit, the Warner Brothers amalgamation monstrosity. I have a feeling that's going to be another burner.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. They're going to keep doing these. They're just going to keep throwing shit at the wall and see what sticks. Because it's not like they're going to make them beforehand.
Hey, as long as they stay away from Ghostbusters, man.
At least it's a 15,000 each type of pack run instead of like a 30,000 or whatever the crap that other thing was.
Hey, guys.
Crazy huge.
You're never going to believe this. Somebody who hasn't seen us in a while.
Oh.
I don't think he's ever seen us.
Yeah, right. Good point, LBD.
Oh my God, that Google. Okay, I may be impartial, but the video on that phone looks amazing, Andrew.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah.
No, it does look really good.
It's either that or he's just a lot happier.
Or he took the Vaseline off the lens, one or the other.
And also probably lighting too. Looks like he's kind of got some lighting going there too.
Yeah, I would say it looks like he's got a lot better lighting where he's at now.
Yeah.
I dropped the trailer. Now I'm just trash. All right, that's what it is.
There you go.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Not bad. We were just talking shit about you.
Yeah,
I was just listening. I don't think that was that good.
Yeah. We were just talking about that with NFTs lately. They've been less than interesting, and a lot of them have been burned because nobody wants them.
Yeah.
Well, technically, Andrew, you're technically gonna have to go for these, aren't you?
Yeah. Why don't you shut your mouth, Mexican? Anyway.
There is a Batman and Robin in it, so
yeah.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah. Wile E. Coyote and Porky Pig.
Yeah, and one is the Grail.
Oh, all right, I'm done. I'm over it. No more NFTs for this guy.
Yeah.
Technically
not Batman, just to say.
No.
I don't know, man. It seems Batman to me.
Just like technically Freddy Funko as Yoda is not Yoda.
But you still want it, and it's still.
Hey, look, I collect all the Steven Universe pops, and I didn't bother buying any of the NFTs because I didn't want to gamble on getting the pops.
Oh, Steven Universe.
Just go buy most of them for next to nothing.
Yeah, well, that's what my thought was. I haven't even, honestly, I haven't even tried to buy any of them just yet.
Yeah. No, I'm just
Birthdays
saying,
around
you
people.
probably
I'm
get them
just
for
saying.
very little. Most of the stuff is not going for much, but I don't know. I haven't looked at those. I can go look right now.
Nah, don't, because you do that.
I know the Tommy from the last wave is starting to go up. It was like stuck at like $60 for a while, but it's starting to go up now that it's like past a few months. Like it was like what, like 2 months now, or a month and a half. Can't remember. It's like 2 months now.
Couldn't tell you.
Is he speaking English?
Said 2 months.
Mumble rapper.
It's like,
Hey,
what?
look, check out his SoundCloud. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Hey, Deadzone, what's up, buddy? Hey, Candyman.
What's up, Deadzone?
Hey, Candyman. What's up, Daddy? Yeah, the ruby's going for $29. The garnet's going for $29. The sapphire's going for $30. Trying to think what else is in that set. Is there anything else in that set? Of the legendaries, there's just 3 legendaries.
Yep.
Couldn't tell you.
Okay, well, let's look and see what the.
Well, guys, birthday's on Monday. Just saying. And you wouldn't have to pay for shipping.
Happy early birthday.
I
have to say that because I don't know if I'll be here or not. Got farm shit, you know.
Yeah, the girl's at 168. So
that's not bad.
Huh.
Could be worse.
Could be.
Well, originally I was going to get Quickdraw to perform for my birthday, but unfortunately he's just too busy.
Huh.
Yeah, I was going to do a bass solo.
All I can hear is just that.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Jesus.
Knowing you two, just put the speaker right up against the wall too, so everyone can feel it in the building. Oh. Well, I guess it could be worse. At least you're not like a can't even think of like the most annoying instrument.
Triangle.
Theremin. No,
Cowbell?
theremin.
Theremin?
No, theremin.
Dude, I want one. I actually want one. These things are fun.
They're expensive as hell, man.
They are.
Guy I was in college with, he was like, "Oh, I want to get a theremin." So this is like the early 2000s. So eBay was like the only place you could buy weird shit, and at the time they were like $200, which to a college kid,
only place you can buy weird shit online.
That's not true. I mean, now you could just go to Google.
I was talking about back then. You can buy weird shit like in certain places if you know where to go. I'm talking about like you're saying like back then in eBay.
Hey, Baby Ice.
Hello.
Hey, Baby Ice. I apologize. I haven't gotten your package out yet. I do have it wrapped up. I only had one day off this week, which was Sunday, which nothing was open.
Nope.
But good news is, at least I'll have, as of this Friday, I'll have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. Yay!
Nice.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Speaking of having days off, when are you going to take your long mile trip to pick up your package?
Oh, I've already started the process on that. The Ecto-1 is going to be shipped out after the 8th of October, because the place that I'm shipping it to, that person will be home for a month. So once it arrives there, then it's just a matter of speaking with my good friend Simon, and we'll head on down to Windsor, meet the appropriate party to transfer the goods, and then bring it back to my place. And then once I have it here...
Sounds like the most boringest drug deal I've ever heard.
Well, you know all about it, wouldn't you?
Hey, man. You got any Ecto-1s?
Sniff them out. This isn't your cocaine bear video, right? Talk about that
Simon, if you're still listening, Simon, when he gets to his house, video him trying to get that thing up the steps. Please.
Oh God! set up the tripod, please. Jesus.
Yeah, just drop him off and just leave. Watching from across the street.
No.
Well, seems I got you here. Go up the stairs now.
No. Drop me off in front of the police station and then put it outside the vehicle. That way I can't like act like an ass. I'd have to sit there and go, thank you, Simon. As I sit there trying to figure out how to lift 75 pounds, a block and a half back to my place.
Oh, God. I bet you can like get some crackies in the neighborhood to carry across for you.
Oh, no. I know exactly what I would do. I would contact my mother and say I need to borrow somebody's wheelchair, and I would just put it on the wheelchair and wheel it back home.
I'm just saying, all you really got to do is, grab a harness, some rope, you'll be all right. Some straps.
Yeah, sure. Be a Honduran Sherpa.
Sorry, we don't have burros in Canada.
No, to be honest, okay. So what these guys are hinting at is, I have a 1/6 scale Ghostbusters Afterlife Ecto-1. From what I've been advised, the weight of the package itself is approximately 75 pounds. Length is like almost 6 feet. It's basically it's
way taller than you.
Yeah, it's taller than most of us here. Okay.
Yeah, I think the only one who's taller than the package is Quick.
Yeah. Who are you talking about?
Andrew's too. But you're blind. You can't. Can you really tell?
What the fuck's that got to do with my height, you asshole?
Thing.
You're blind. Can't be taller than 6 foot.
You
No.
can't see. You're not that tall.
Wow, Andrew,
Wow.
there's so much hate against you between being
He's canceled.
Good
I'm just saying you can't tell how much you shrunk. That's all I'm saying.
Well, just be glad that
neither can you. How long has it been since you've seen it?
Hey, if you're gonna make comments against people, you got to do it in writing. We talked about this.
Geez, welcome back, prizes. I get it.
Well, you've been gone for so long. You have to get some of this out.
I don't know. It's something about moving 200 miles away that takes your time.
Yeah, no kidding. We were just talking about that earlier. I was like, he's got so much.
Really, it's only 200 miles.
Yep. Where was that?
I'm actually curious how much 200 miles in Yankee and Canadian units would be. Sorry, I shouldn't say Canadian units. Rest of the world units.
Yeah, pretty much.
322 kilometers. So that would basically be 3 times the length to get to Toronto. Not bad. But yeah. So anyways, like I said, 75 pounds. I've arranged it so, because the problem is if you ship something that expensive, which is about $2,000 to Canada, you can ask Mitch, LBD, anything that gets shipped to me sometimes gets dinged with a customs charge. So I'm willing to bet anything that's $2,000 is probably going to get hit with a customs charge. If $150
at all costs.
Yeah, so I'm having it shipped to somebody in the States, and then they're going to drive it across the border, and I'm going to meet them at the border and bring it home.
And you were worried about getting dinged for shipping, like after the fact. I was like, no, buddy, the shipping's included. You're just crap out of luck that you have to go pick it up in the States.
Well, no, I'm picking it up in Canada. I'm meeting them at just literally outside. Once they pass customs, it's kind of like one of those prisoner exchanges. It'll go from one truck to another. Are you upset over the idea of that, Mitch? You're shaking your head no, like it's a horrible idea.
No, I'm just listening. I'm just listening.
He knows about it. He's had to trade people from one truck to another over the border.
Well, yeah. Well, that was a different life back then.
Well, see what happened was.
See what happened. There we were.
Slowly I turned, step by step, inch by inch.
Oh God, we are horrible.
Yep. Welcome back.
So Andrew, will you be joining us regularly on Mondays, or is this just like a guest appearance?
That's the plan from now on. So.
Okay.
It's the plan. I'm trying to leave my Mondays open. There's a lot of stuff that was going on before.
Actually, you guys speak up. I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell the problem is because I can't figure out what's going on with my mic. Like,
I can hear you
perfectly
fine.
Oh, maybe LBD's just deaf.
Or the fact that he's got an air conditioner raging in his ear.
No, I still couldn't hear him. He sounded really low. I can hear everybody else perfectly. It was just him.
Yeah, that problem the other day.
Well, I was gonna ask, have you put away most of your collection, or were you able to like set it up somewhere?
No, most of it's in storage. Just my expensive stuff's over here. So everything that's in the hearts that came with me.
Nice. Well, that's at least you got that for now. You get,
Yeah, I felt real uneasy about leaving thousands of dollars worth of pops in a storage unit. Like I can replace the other shit. It's this stuff over here that I can't replace.
No kidding. The only thing I put in my storage units are like the boxes. Obviously, talking about statues, not pops. But,
yeah.
Pops I have here. Anything that has value that I kept is here.
I just realized something too. You just reminded me, LBD and Andrew. I'm gonna have this big ass Ecto-1 coming into my house, and there's gonna be a box left over.
And you can't get rid of it.
No, I'm talking like the actual box that it came in.
Yeah, and you can't get rid of it.
Can't get rid of that.
I know I can't get rid of it, but now I got to think. It's like you've taken something of a certain size, and now you've doubled up the space that it's taking because you don't want to get rid of the. So now in my brain, I'm sitting there going, there has to be a solution to this problem. I just don't know what it is.
Just build a frame around the box and then put the Ecto-1 on top.
Yeah,
Best
sure,
way.
no problem. I don't own a saw. I don't own. The only thing I have is a hammer and like a screwdriver.
I'll let you borrow mine.
If I had a hammer, what I could do. Well.
Yeah, this is how they never caught the Tennessee hammer murderers. Just see Mitch, if I had a hammer, as he's whistling in the woods as he's walking away.
Here we go.
But yeah, I'll figure something out. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a raffle. Who wants an empty box?
Well, does your mom have any place where she can like put it for you for the meantime?
She's watching right now. There's going to be a text coming up on screen or on my phone going, hell's to the nose.
Well, they do have small storage spaces you can rent out, I guess.
I don't know if I'd be renting a storage unit for one box.
I knew this thing was coming to my house for over a year now, and in the back of my head, it never occurred to me that I was until you idiots mentioned boxes, and I'm going, oh crap.
Yeah.
Well, I put that.
You're not that well versed in statue collecting. That's I'm not surprised.
My apologies. I missed your TED talk. I was too busy taking Mitch's for NFT.
I've mentioned it plenty of times that I've had to reorganize my damn closet in the storage unit and the storage unit just because of all that.
Where are you go? It's going to be interesting to see where you're going to put this 6-foot box at.
Sit up in the corner.
You know what?
You need to take a picture of it. You standing next to it. That'd be fun.
Considering how much rent is going for in this city, if I just clean that box out, put a sleeping bag in there, I could throw out an Airbnb as a Ghostbusters experience. Airbnb.
There you go. Get rid of your bed and just put that there in its place.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Put some comforters in there. There you go.
I'll figure something out. It's just, oh my God.
You are getting rid of a lot of pops. Maybe you could just put it on top of that shelf.
Yeah, I tried to do that with the box for the Proton pack, and that barely fit on there.
Speaking of, where do you have the box of that thing?
Okay, Google, turn on kitchen lights.
It's in his kitchen.
Was that big
right
thing back there? Okay. You might need to make space for it.
Okay, Google, turn off kitchen lights.
Well, look at you, buddy. You learn how to point at stuff.
Yes, Mitch. It's right there, buddy. See?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, your mom might not be watching because she hasn't said anything.
That's probably for the best.
All right, I'll message her later. Tell her you need to take up space in your house.
Then just say, hey, your son wants to hide a 6-foot box in your house. Is that cool?
That's going to leave it open to other things.
Hey,
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's
It stinks. I don't know. It's rotten.
But yeah, it's like I said, all likelihood I'll probably have it here by the end of October. So maybe I'll do a Halloween video of that. The other thing too is I got to figure out how I want to film opening this thing up, but based on what I saw from somebody else doing an unboxing of it, I'm gonna need an extra set of hands.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Yeah.
What?
Well, Adam Savage did that.
Either that, or you're gonna need to kind of cut the video together. I didn't do it perfectly today, but that's how, because I did a long format video today for the first time in like almost a year, I think. Maybe more. It's about 3 minutes. I had to cut out the unboxing part because it takes too long, especially with one hand, just to like get all that stuff and get it out and put it together. Honestly, unless there's something specific you need to show, you can either fast forward it, which a lot of people do when they unbox anyway, that process, or you can just literally fade in and fade out of it.
Well, also
that thing's got Velcro straps and all sorts of crap on it.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's got that too, but don't forget, nobody loves the lovely sound of styrofoam scraping on the inside of a cardboard box. It's right up there with like two balloons rubbing together.
Yeah. A lot of, so you guys can see back here. I'll show some videos of stuff like here. There's some statues back here that are like resins, and all those usually come with straps and styrofoam. So, and then obviously some of the Marvel stuff you guys have seen, and it's very noisy.
Oh yeah,
and those straps are fresh, like they've only been put on there, and that's it. Like it's gonna pull as much as it can on anything it's grabbed onto.
Well, what I'll do is I'll just get an air compressor, put a little hole in the one corner, and just blow it out of the side of the box.
Go Looney Tunes style.
Just have somebody on the other end. Okay, ready? Catch. This is 72-pound.
That box is gonna be, just the box alone is gonna be heavy.
Oh yeah,
the box is super thick. I'm gonna assume
this chair was 75, and we saw the end result of when I tossed that sucker out.
But that thing comes in like pieces. Can you imagine him trying to get around it with his arms?
He won't do it.
I don't think he has.
Up the stairs.
Jesus.
You're going down. Enough.
Thank God nobody came up. Came around that corner when that thing came down.
I looked up and I was like, "What the? What happened?"
Yes.
Oh, there's somebody breathing heavy as hell.
Yeah, so did I. I was like, "What happened?"
I know that
video. No, because carrying that empty box when I originally put the chair together, I was trying to figure out how the hell to get the box out of here. And originally I had it on my shoulders, and I carried it down the first flights of stairs, and I went, you know what? This thing's empty. What the hell am I doing? And that's when I decided to throw it down the stairs and let gravity do the work for me as opposed to trying to carry the damn thing. Because even with the chair out of it, it was still weighing like 30 pounds of just because the cardboard that was in this for this chair alone was like that cardboard that's almost like wood because it's so compressed. So, Andrew, if I get the Ecto-1, they should make a Batman one, like the original 89, and you should get one of those too, buddy.
I already looked into them. They're expensive. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't have room for it right now. There's Jazz Inc. I don't know if you ever heard of them, but they're making a 2-scale, 1/6 scale, 89 Batmobile. And it's like $4,000 almost. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm good.
But there's a bunch of but here's the thing with that Batmobile, you have options. Like there's cheaper options than that. So you're not in any like, it's not like the Ecto-1. Like there's a bunch of different options, but like statue wise, with like quality, there's not that many. Like,
and don't forget, with the Ecto-1 that I bought, there's actually Ghostbusters out there specifically for this Ecto-1 that are to scale for the Ecto-1. Yeah. And there are people out there that own those, and those I was looking at them. They're like 600 individually.
Yeah,
that's when I tapped out and went, no, I can't.
Well, this Batmobile, it lights up. You know, the thruster turns on, the thing slides, the machine guns twirl over on their own. You don't have to do it by hand. It's like all electric. So
wait, does it do the bat armor? That's all I care about.
I don't think so. No. Yeah. I think they had to cut that out.
Well, see, that's
try to find the center of gravity on that, you know, so it lifts up and spins.
Anything like that is like, you know, it's one of those things where, like, a perfect example. If I was a huge like Transformer fan, I probably would have needed to have like that Optimus Prime that came out. But the way I would have went about it was I wouldn't have obviously put up the money all up front. So I like most of the things that I collect. You don't have to put everything up front. Most of the stuff I collect, you put, you know, it's over time that gets paid off. Even the resin stuff that technically most of the resins don't have licenses. That stuff you pay it off in time. Like you could put $5 a week if you want, or $10 a week, or whatever, or less, or you can do a monthly. It's up to you. It's open ended.
Well, Mitch, would you, if they came up with a Scooby-Doo van that was 1/6 scale, like everything to what it would normally be, would you get one?
No.
Oh. It's like I'm not going to put that much.
I think if he bought it, it would have to be a coffee table. Pardon?
So where the hell am I going to put that?
Well, you get rid of one of those nightstands, and there you go.
New nightstand. Nightstand. The coffee table is what it is.
Yeah.
Or one of like the 5 totes.
Or no, better yet, rig it up so that way it's just slightly on the ceiling. So if somebody breaks into the house, the sucker just comes down like a battering ram.
Right? Yeah. No.
What hit you? I don't know. It was a mystery. I have no idea.
Did you get the license
plate on the side?
Did you get the license plate of that truck?
Yeah, really.
I don't know, man. If you get hit by something like that, and when you're trying to rob somebody, I don't know if you really want to tell that story after that. Just saying.
I got hit with a mystery machine. You did what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
10 miles an hour from the ceiling on a rope.
Ran my ass over.
Well, see, what happened was we was breaking in his house, and all of a sudden,
rig it up too, so when it comes down, you
hit by the mystery machine
to get your attention, so you look at it.
Need like a deer trail camera, so if anybody walks in, it just turns on to capture the moment.
Jesus.
Got him.
You know, it's funny. One thing I've never seen is a large scale mystery machine figure. I've seen the what do you call it? The diecast ones, like the mini cars, and I've seen something a little larger, but I've never seen anything that I would consider like a sizable piece.
Yeah. I mean, you see the ones that run around that go to car shows. That's about it. It's any bigger.
Yeah. It's either like a micro machine, not a micro machine, but like a Hot Wheels size, or slightly bigger, or nothing. Which is funny. You'd think they would have made something like, I don't know, like the size of a toaster, maybe, just to give an example of size.
I think Jada makes one close to that, but
the Jada one.
Very big.
What are you talking about?
It's with Scooby and Shaggy.
Oh, really?
They got a Scooby Shaggy figure and the Mystery Machine. It's all die-cast metal.
We have
they have the bugs in the Mystery Machine. Funko.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking something a little more,
realistic.
Yeah, because as I said, I've got the Jada one, or Jada, however you pronounce that brand. JADA.
When I was a kid, I had a play tent. It wasn't the Mystery Machine, but it was the A-Team van.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Jade, I got some of them right here.
Oh, Slow and the Curious.
Slow and the Curious.
Yeah, anybody see that the newest movie?
I have it on my computer. I have not watched it yet.
Fast and Furious.
Dude, Jason Momoa just made me laugh that whole freaking time watching that movie.
Oh yeah, his character is a nut job.
He played a good villain. I honestly like him as a villain. Yeah. He's probably the best part of that whole movie.
It is.
Now I'm gonna have to watch it. Thanks.
The whole freaking franchise.
No. If you don't like anything about the movie, you will enjoy him as a villain. That don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the movie because I know what it is. I'm not gonna bitch and moan for this and that or whatever. Like the movies have become this because you know what you're getting into.
Clearly, Mama J watched it with the volume off. It just was like,
Mama J was feeling the vibes.
Yeah, and that's one of those movies really. That's just one of those movies that you're sitting there watching. It's almost 3 hours long or whatever, and then it just abruptly ends.
Oh yeah, I was like, wait, what?
The cliffhanger, and you're like, what the?
Yeah. I forgot that it's like I think it's like a 2. It was going to be a 3-part, and now it's going to be a 2-part. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So there is. So there is a second part. All right, cool. So
there is. Yeah. They were gonna. This is supposed to be the last one, and then they made it into multiple parts.
Okay. Yeah. I know. I went and I watched Blue Beetle recently.
It's funny because there's certain things that they don't translate in Blue Beetle that gives the movie a different feel. Like it honestly adds to the characters, and it's sad that most people won't get those things because it's in Spanish.
So here's the thing.
And the family dynamic thing is also a weird thing for a lot of people because people don't really understand. Yeah, there was a lot of like stereotypical stuff, but there's a lot of stuff that if you didn't live in that kind of home, you won't get it.
So every Latino grandmother was a revolutionary that could work a large, heavy gun.
I don't know, man. My grandmother's missing half a finger. Who knows?
Okay, fair enough. You know what? Sorry, that was she was part of the Yakuza, one or the other.
Hey, one Japanese person on this screen.
I said working for. I didn't say she was part of. There's a difference. I've worked for a few American companies, but guess what? Shocker! I'm Canadian.
Oh, I thought you were indigenous.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah. You have a status card.
I watched that movie actually with the kids, so she enjoyed it. She had fun with it. So.
Well, my thought regarding it, like just as somebody who's watching it and I'm familiar with the older Blue Beetle, Ted Corrigan. So, but I didn't mind it, but it was very cookie cutter for a hero movie.
I was surprised how well the CG was in comparison to the Flash.
Yeah, well, I watched again. If you guys ever are interested in CG and like how it works, watch Corridor Crew. And there was a guy explaining because they were talking about, they brought that up. They brought up how why is it that some DC movies have really good CG where other ones don't, and it has to do with the fact that certain companies do their stuff in-house or they have large companies contracted. DC, what they like to do is they like to go, okay, so we have 75 scenes in the movie that are CG, and they will literally not even raffle them out, put them out to the world, and then people bid on certain scenes saying, I can do this scene, I can do that scene, I can do that scene, and then they compile it all together. That's why if you ever watch a DC movie, the CG is somewhat inconsistent because you have maybe 10, and you can see this in the credits, 10 different CG houses all trying to play telephone and match their style with the last guy.
Well, you mentioned this when the Flash movie came out.
Yeah. So that's
I'm saying, like, okay, if that's the case, Blue Beetle's another DC project. Why was it so much better? Like when it came to the CG? Because
if you watch the credits, there's only 3 CG houses as opposed to where the Flash had something like 10 or 15.
No,
that's why.
That's still kind of nutty.
Yeah.
I like that they did. I don't want to give away anything from the movie, but I like some of the stuff they incorporated, other than the house thing and stuff that I mentioned already, like stuff from just the Blue Beetle character in general and its totality, like old and new stuff that they incorporated was fun.
One thing I kind of wish they would have put in, because when they were talking about the original Blue Beetle, well, technically the second Ted Corrigan, I was hoping that they were going to mention Booster Gold. But that's I realize that's a deep cut for some people. But Booster Gold plays a really big part in the Blue Beetle.
I think he's getting his own TV show. Like he's getting his own show. I think
they've talked about it for a while. Originally, he was supposed to get his the character was supposed to get his own show when they had him on Smallville, but they were also
more recent. This is more recent.
Yeah, no. I'm saying they've been kicking that idea around for the better part of a decade.
Oh, okay.
Just like Blue Beetle was an idea for a movie back in early 2000s, and then shocker, DC's like dragging their heels. I mean, look how long it took us to get an actual Wonder Woman movie. It took us 15 years.
Well, you gotta realize they're gonna be hopping on and off of Batman and Superman's Johnson for the rest of their lives. They're not gonna get away from that.
Hey,
now this new Superman legacy film is supposed to be like the biggest thing since like Endgame and Infinity War. They're like supposed to be that level of a movie or whatever.
Yeah, well, Superman Return was supposed to be that too. So I mean, I'm not holding out for anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and people were asking, like, what do you think? What do you think? Like, I actually want to ask you guys. Well, whoever wants to answer, do you think that movie has as much pressure on it as a film like Infinity War did, or do you think this like Superman? Do you think Superman has more pressure, or Infinity had more pressure? What do you think had more pressure on like to fail?
What?
Jesus Christ.
Here, let me summarize his question. He's asking, so you have Infinity War in the new DC universe that they're setting up called Superman Legend. Which one do you think has more pressure on succeeding? Like needs to succeed, whereas the other, DC or Marvel, basically is what it boils down to. I mean, just to answer the question simply, Infinity War had already established a universe, characters, and other movies, so people were familiar with the characters as well as the general theme and taste of what was going to be happening in Infinity War. People had seen Iron Man, the Avengers, Captain America, Spider-Man, all these other characters, so they knew what they were getting into. Whereas with the Superman Legends that they're going to be doing this whole cinematic universe, or at least attempting for the fourth time, I think at this point, it's boiling down to it rides more on it because they're trying to get the best writers. With the strike, that's an oxymoron, but trying to get the best writers and trying to get the best directors to direct these films. The problem is at the end of the day, DC and Marvel kind of are really unique in the respects that Marvel can't really do a TV show really well, but they do excellent movies. They tell an engaging story that you let me finish. They tell an engaging story that people want to watch. And DC, on the other hand, they do really good animated movies. They do really good TV shows. But for the love of God, they could not put a movie out to save their lives.
Okay, so kind of backtracking a little bit, when it comes to the whole Infinity War thing, I think they had more pressure on them a little bit just because you built up this whole world, and if you flop after building all that up, that's like a big flop. Like that's like real big. Like you were basically banking on this moment for like 10, 12 years just to do this one movie.
No, you're right. But they took, like you said, 10 or 12 years. They took that time to build a universe up. So
that's true. And as for what you were saying about the shows, I think even in the animated, like, and I've always said DC has had the better animated films in comparison to Marvel, hands down. And TV shows, as long as they don't go long in the tooth, like they don't go too far, they're great. But like recently, like we saw with the Flash, like they kind of beat that horse to death.
Well, it also doesn't help that, I mean, with the next two movies that are coming out, you had The Flash, and plus we have Aquaman, which is weird that they showed a trailer 90 days before the movie drops. No major company does that. That's usually a sign that they're not banking on it. But what I'm getting at is that these last two movies have had actors in them, or main cast, that have kind of diminished in the spotlight. Ezra Miller with their crazy antics, which apparently were due to mental issues and are dealing with it. And then we have Amber Turd, who is in Aquaman 2. That they've literally tried to cut her out, but realized we can only cut so much out without cutting into the plot.
Yeah,
so
basically. she was too ingrained from the beginnings for it to, and it would cost way more. And it's so sad because yeah, okay, we're like these people are involved, and this is a whole new universe now. So what, like this, like you've made a whole film that's no longer going to be relevant, but is it going to be relevant? It's so all over the place. It's too in the air.
Creepy trucker.
Flash gives me creepy trucker vibes.
Nice. Yeah.
Well,
what's the latest on that whole Jonathan Majors thing?
What was it? The evidence came out that he wasn't guilty or something.
Sorry, educate me, Mitch, please. I don't know what you're talking about.
The whole Jonathan Majors, the guy that played what was his name in Doctor Strange?
Kang the Conqueror.
Kang.
Oh, yeah.
Kang.
Okay, so I can give you the last update that I got was his significant other or former significant other got caught in the lie. There was video evidence. She recanted her statement, and when she was gonna be sued or something, or the judge was gonna basically punish her for it, she fled the country.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, so basically she accused him for whatever reason, she was upset or whatever it is. And then, which is not the first time we've seen this, obviously, speaking of Amber Turd and stuff. Like it's becoming very commonplace.
And she puked on his bed.
No, well, not
right.
To our knowledge, no, but who knows?
Oh, good.
No.
Right. So, what else can we talk about?
Apparently pooping on beds is what makes Mitch nervous. You want to talk about that, buddy?
Well, he just came out with a new mattress.
That just means people need new mattresses. So poop all you want, guys. Come get new mattresses from me.
Why do I
You're
see
sniffing other turds on your bed? Come on down.
Yeah.
What have you ever heard doing signings at Big Brother's beds?
Did your husband or wife just poop on your bed? By all means, come down to Brothers Bedding and see Mitch. He'll get you a new bed.
No shit stains included.
Right? We'll even sell you a waterproof mattress protector to take care of this in the future.
4 out of 5 crazy redheads recommend Mitch's.
Lordy.
But yeah, I don't know. I want to see Aquaman, but I'm probably going to treat it like Blue Beetle and see it afterwards because
Blue Beetle was worth seeing in the movie theater.
I agree with you. I wish I had saw it in theaters, but remember what I told you originally. I've seen the last 2 in theaters, like the last 2 DC movies in theaters, like Shazam, and I forget what the other one was now. That's how memorable it was in my mind.
Flash?
Oh yeah, and Flash. Thank you. See, there's an example. My brain has specifically blocked that memory.
I don't think it's your brain blocking the memory. I think it's just your brain.
Yeah, anyway. Sure. But my point that I'm getting at is that I enjoyed those movies. However, I think if I'd watched them on Sean Flix, my wallet would have enjoyed it more.
Yeah. Well, that's why I always go to the Tuesday movies.
Yeah, but none of us can movies and stuff. Yeah, but none of us can get the seniors rate. Yeah.
Not seniors rate. It's the Regal Crown Card rate. It's free Crown Card. And...
Show of hands, who believe? Andrew, you're on mute, buddy. You're blind and mute.
He's being an idiot now. Lord.
Yeah, that's the great thing about the Pixel. I mean, the video on it's so quick. Oh, well. Great. Now you upset him, Mitch. No. You heard it. You heard it here
from me.
I think he smacked his phone off the stand trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm being funny. But
yeah.
Does anybody know what's actually after Aquaman for DC? Oh, Andrew's back. And probably with sound this time.
I don't know. I know they were trying to.
Can you hear?
Trying to greenlight. Yeah, we can hear you. They were trying to greenlight the next Batman film, but it's kind of hard with the whole strike still going on. Like, there's not a lot of news with movies coming out that are like supposed to come out. All we're hearing is delays. Like, all you really hear is delays.
Everything's delayed, but they also are advertising like CBS fall lineup is coming out.
Yeah, but I'm sure that like that's stuff that's probably already been filmed.
Still,
stuff's been delayed since COVID, to be honest.
No, but this is a different kind of delay with the strike and stuff. Like,
I don't know. The only one that gets screwed over here for movie releases and delays is me, man. Ghostbusters got delayed, and then the new one was coming out, and then the strike happened, and that got delayed. Yeah, Mitch, look, I'm sorry. Your favorite movie pretends to find ghosts, but just realizes that human beings are pieces of shit. Mine actually look for ghosts and do something about it.
What the fuck?
You're into Scooby-Doo, right? Their whole thing is, oh, it's a monster, it's a ghost, and it just turns out to be some like angry asshole.
My favorite movie is Tombstone, Dick.
Well,
they're not making any more of those. They're definitely gonna keep making Scooby-Doo's like in the future.
They should Scooby-Doo.
We're talking about franchises.
It's the movie Tombstone, not Wide Earp.
Oh, okay.
I mean, love Kevin Costner, but
yeah, he's lying. His favorite movie's Waterworld. He watches it once a year.
You know what's crazy? When I first started living on my own, that movie kept coming on like every freaking night on some channel that I would pass it by every night, and that movie would be on there like religiously.
Paint it black. No.
LBD, did you move out of? Did you move? Because you said when I moved on my own.
I did move. I had moved out before.
Oh, okay, all right. No,
I've gone a couple times and come back just because of certain things. But
all right, cool. I just want to make sure you didn't move.
No, not yet.
No. He was going to move to Missouri, and then he realized not to.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on the word. I'm waiting on some stuff to come in to see when I can move. Why?
That'd be great. Same.
Well, if you do move, Mitch is offered to offer his truck for you. Isn't that right, buddy?
And a new bed with the cover.
Well, as long as he doesn't come over here for winter, he'll be all right.
Yep. Exactly.
It's a trick. We got traffic.
I don't think even if Mitch, I can't imagine him driving to Jersey. In fact, I can't imagine most people driving to Jersey. In fact, my brain just can't fathom that.
Who wants to drive to Jersey is the next question.
Oh,
people that live there. That's about it.
You gotta go through. A lot of people gotta go through Jersey to get to New York.
Yep. That's why they fly over it. You can go to JFK.
Fly over state.
Most people
or they catch it. Or they catch a boat in Maine and just like go and take the long way around.
Take the long way home.
On a 3-hour tour.
Looks like the One Piece Wano pops are coming out for pre-order now on Amazon and Entertainment.
Cool. Okay.
I feel sorry for anybody who collects One Piece Man stuff. It's especially with that TV show out now. It's like,
oh yeah, like it's all you see. Like since people can't talk about the live action, like all the people who are like supporting the strike and stuff can't really touch the live action stuff. Like they're dying inside. Basically, you can tell. All the people have been talking about is the anime and the manga, just to keep it relevant at the moment. But it's like massive amount of waves of content of One Piece right now. Like people have like turned on a switch. It's insane.
Well, it's the newest show on Netflix that's new in the sense that.
Yeah, but like we were talking about before, that's gonna bring people into the original show. Not everybody, obviously, but it's gonna bring enough people that it's gonna be a hot topic for a lot of new people. And
Mitch and I don't agree on a lot of things, but I think we both agree that no.
What? No, what I'm saying is I don't. The whole thing is weird, anyways, with the strike and this, and not talking about stuff that's coming out, and not talking about this, and not talking about that, and not able to promote this and promote that. There's 50 videos that have come out in the past 3 weeks from One Piece of the actors sitting there talking about it and diagnosing the actual scenes from the show and all this other stuff. And I'm like,
apparently all that stuff was done before the strike.
Yeah,
a lot of it.
Yeah, all that stuff is pre-recorded.
Yeah,
they can't do. And then also, even if it's not pre-recorded, if you're under contract before the strike happened, they tell you you're legally obligated to do that stuff, and they're allowed to do it under the SAG rules or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, there's also a few people that walked away from even the stuff, even if they were under contract and stuff. But again, a lot of those guys were bigger names that could afford the lawyer.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, but like I said, when the SAG rules came out, they said finish up your contract, whatever it was, and then like for promotional stuff, finish up your promotional contract, and then just don't sign a new one. And if it's pre-recorded stuff, they can't do nothing about it because they already, that was already filmed.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, hopefully we won't have to worry about this crap much longer.
Yeah, it looks like it's dead in the water soon.
Yeah.
Although, it's not like it's going to affect any of us. I mean, none of us are part of SAG that I'm aware of. This is where Andrew pulls his card out and goes, "Yeah, I've been a member since like early."
All right, guys.
Well, here's the thing: the writers' union agreed yesterday. Wow, it was like almost midnight when that news came out. The email went out. Problem is, once the agreement is made, but they got to get it on paper, check to make sure that everything on paper is the way it was supposed to be, and then they all got to vote on it. And I don't know how many people actually have to vote when in that union, but it's gonna happen. The vote has to happen, yes or no, and then if it's agreed upon, okay, done. That's done, and then we got to wait for the actors' union to do the same exact process. They haven't even gotten to an agreement yet. They have to do the agreement, then the paper.
It'll be very quickly after. I'm about guarantee it.
We'll see.
It kills me inside, but I think Mitch is right.
The whole voting process, I think it was going to take longer than anything else.
True. Well, gentlemen, and
probably ready for
Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew. Wow. Hey, he said he was trailer trash without the trailer. I'm just honoring what he self-identified as. I'm woke.
Right.
What?
I'm woke.
I didn't make it better, Sean. I didn't make it better.
I wasn't trying to.
Apparently not.
All right.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Quick draw. You got any concerts, shows, book signings?
Yeah, I got a show next month.
House of Blues.
It's gonna be at like a haunted house or something like that.
Oh yeah.
You're just in time for the season.
Also, I found out was it yesterday that we did get the a Comic-Con gig over in Dover, Delaware.
Oh, nice.
So even they don't want to be in New Jersey.
Sweet.
Well, it's a Dover Comic-Con thing.
Did they request anything specific from you guys?
No.
Okay. I'm just curious if you had to learn some,
The dude, I guess our guitarist sent the guy a CD, and the guy was like, "Yeah, it'll be good."
Okay, nice.
Sweet.
And Mitch, we know it's the same.
No, nothing.
Yeah. Wait! You lied to us. You said Amber Heard was going to be there at Brothers Betting signing, letting us know.
Lies.
Her signature move.
Signing a new turd proof freaking bed sheets or something.
It's Amber Turd. It's cosplay Amber Heard.
Oh, okay.
Oh, why do I see a giant turd dressed up as like
it's just Amber Turd.
Yes, just the turd, not Amber. Just the turd.
Come around Christmas, they'll get Mr. Hanky.
I didn't say Amber Turd. I said Amber's Turd.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Pile in.
Hold on. It's JS8. And who was the guy that had to actually authenticate that?
God. DNA sample.
Guy's like, I hate my life.
Keep going, John.
Andrew, you got anything coming up, or are you?
Not for a while.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And I think that's everybody, right? Did I forget anyone?
Nope. Not
okay,
that's relevant.
Well, moving on to the non-relevant people. LBD, do you have anything coming up?
Like I said, I got my first like long form video. I guess you could say it was about 3 minutes. And like it's been like almost 2 years since I've done long form video. So I got that. I'm probably gonna record maybe 2 or 3 more of those. Mm-hmm. So you should probably look out for that maybe sometime this week.
Cool.
I'll be putting. Where can we watch these videos?
They're gonna go up on YouTube and TikTok. They go up on both.
Then I'll watch it.
Wow, the blind guy will watch your stuff, man. Remember that.
Yeah, only if it's on YouTube. I can't TikTok it. Sorry.
That's when you know you made it, when the blind guy watches your stuff. Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
Anyways, I filmed 3 videos last night, so I just have to edit those.
Oh, nice.
I originally was going to do it yesterday, but after filming, it was like 10 o'clock at night. It's like, I got to get to sleep. So, and then I stayed up trying to get to bed.
Anthony, he didn't see you either. Anthony says, "Holy crap, Andrews showed up. I didn't see him."
Oh, what's up, buddy? What's happening?
Anyways,
Anthony just bought a Grail. If anybody didn't see it.
Yeah. He sent me a picture, and I said that he needs help. He needs to stop it.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah. $600 for soda.
Send me the picture, Anthony. Send me the picture. I feel left out.
I didn't see it either.
So I'm gonna. Well, the video is probably going to be out this Wednesday because I'm going to do the editing tomorrow after work since I got nothing else to do after 6. So I'll get that done. In the meantime, I want to say thank you for everybody who took the time to come out. I'm sure Vince is partying up in Hello Kitty Land.
Yes. Hello world.
I want to say thank you to Quickdraw, Mitch, Andrew for finally showing up, and LBD.
Before you go on.
Yeah.
The last few times I've tried to come on, your internet was down.
Oh, I don't know where he went.
The internet must have gone down again.
No, it ain't going down here, buddy.
Yes, I'm aware. So. Okay, for the record, trust me, I was no more pleased than anybody else because you don't realize how much you rely on the internet when you don't have it, and then you start going, okay, what do I got saved on my computer to watch? Oh, that's right. I don't keep anything on the computer. I keep it on the cloud, which is on the internet.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's when you start breaking out books you haven't read in like 15 years and go, huh.
Yeah. Can I read?
Blow some dust off.
I will as a joke, but yeah, that is actually true. There was some dust that was removed. Very, very thick dust. Anyways, I'm gonna end this down because for a change, 2 old people are tired and hungry as opposed to just one. So we will see you guys possibly next week. I will put something up by at least Wednesday. We might do a show either on Saturday or Sunday. I have to talk to these fine gentlemen here. In the meantime, everyone take care, and we'll catch you next week.
All right. Later.